Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world, and welcome back to another video. So this is my weigh-in update for week 4 of rejoining Slimming World, and kind of been a mixed week. Started off really strong, and then during the week I got this head cold and a little bit of a chest infection, which kind of threw me off things. But I remained as much as I possibly could to plan. And I just thought, you know what, I may not be able to have a lot of speed for a few days because I didn't really feel like it. I was absolutely like bunged up, temples were aching. The whole thing was just awful for a few days. But I remained well within my sins, stuck to just free food, because that's kind of all I could manage. It was like a hot pot or half a hot pot. It was a couple of fruit, a couple of bananas, things like that. So it was kind of trying to keep as much on plan as I possibly could. Went to group this morning, and as always, it's a fantastic group, really supportive of each other. Kind of got a little thing going on where we're battling amongst ourselves of who's the greatest loser each week. And yeah, after restarting and losing the £11 that I did in the first 3 weeks, some of them were like kind of, oh, away then, here we go. Which I always find fun because I like a challenge anyway, so it just spurs me on even more, to be honest. But obviously, got to group, and I've kind of fallen on this little tradition I've got over the last few weeks. I've went and bought another 2 Slimming World books. I know. I don't even need them really, but I may as well build up a collection that I can use for the channel. So I've gone for an old favourite. I used to actually have this book, but I lost it when I moved house. So it's the Slimming World Take 5, Second Helping, or Second Helpings. So 60 ingredients in that one. So 5 ingredients or less. Should be great actually for the channel. And I've also gone for Fast Feasts. Yeah, this one's a new one to me. 60 sizzling meals in 30 minutes or less. So, you know, it's kind of right up my street. There's one there. That is a peanut butter chicken pasta. That's something completely different. So I might actually give that one a try. 2.5 sins per serving. Serves 4. Done in 20 minutes. So yeah, 2 more books. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about how much did I lose. So like I said, I try to keep on plan as much as I possibly can. As you all know, I've got this target of £3 per week, because I've booked for Osaka in Japan next October. So that's my motivation and drive to get as much weight off as possible. And who'd have funked it? Slimmer of the week and £3 off. Yeah, perfect. I'm keeping in it. And one thing else, I love these certificates and the little stickers that come with it. And it just so happens I also picked up another one this week. Yes, my 1 stone award. That's 1 stone lost in 4 weeks on Slimming World. So when all these people keep going on about weight loss and how impossible it is for this, that, and the other, there's the proof. 1 stone off in a month. So yeah, kind of is what it is, really. Yeah, so 1 stone off, 4 weeks, shows that it can be done. And yeah, I'm well on course to losing as much as I can. I actually mentioned it in group that I've lost more now than I did in the last 6 months having the gastric ballooning. And that is true. And one of the things that is helping quite a lot is the food diaries. So I'm filling the food diaries, the speed, the free foods, and the sins. I don't use that many sins during a week. I have got 35 sins per day to use. I never ever go anywhere near that unless if it's out with family or socialising, which is very rare these days. But anyway, yeah, 1 stone lost in 4 weeks, £3 this week, and I've set my target again for next week for another £3. So hopefully I can get it. Yeah, proving the doctors wrong that straight after the gastric balloon, the majority of people all put weight back on. I'm not, and it's thanks to Slim World and everything else. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this one. I know I've rabbited on a little bit. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Adios.